tuberculosis is the world's leading infectious disease killer. It's not COVID. It was in 2020 and 2021, right? But even in 2022, it was not. Tuberculosis is a killer that we don't even think about anymore in the rich world. It used to kill a lot of us. Tuberculosis over the last 200 years probably killed about 1 billion people. So everyone you know, no, that's not true, but 1/4 of everyone you knew in the 1800s died from tuberculosis.
Killed Doc Holliday. We all know that if you watch Wyatt Earp and the Young Guns.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And it was a terrible disease, but then came penicillin, and we basically got rid of it. We knew how to fix it, and it's not been a problem in rich countries. It still is a huge problem. So it kills 1.4 million people in the poor part of the world, and this is mostly moms and dads. So it's middle-aged people who've just got their own family. We've already educated them, and then they die. That's not just a terrible tragedy for those families, but it also means that there's less productivity in the nation.
Which goes back to your initial point, like how do you, if you're trying to not die of tuberculosis, you're like, you want me to worry about the climate in 2100?
Exactly.
Dream on.
Yeah, and so we need to get more medication. This is mainly a problem of people actually taking it. One of the reasons why it's really hard to get people to take it is you need to take the medication for 4 to 6 months. Have you guys ever gotten like a two-week penicillin cure? And you need, it's
I'm looking for a 2-week vacation, Bjorn. All right,
sorry about that, but I can't help you there. But it's hard to keep up and doing when you get well. To keep remembering to take it. But these guys actually have to take it for 4 or 6 months. And that's really hard. So you need apps, you need to have sort of games, maybe Tuberculosis Anonymous, where you get together every week and say, yes, I took my pills and that kind of. So there's a lot of ways to sort of engage people in doing it, because if they don't, they create multi-resistant tuberculosis, which is much worse. And then we need to find a lot more. So we estimate about 10 million people get sick every year, but we only treat about 6 million of them. And there's the 4 million that both die, but also pass on the tuberculosis to new generations that then go on and die. So if we do this, it'll cost about $6 billion, but we'll save about 1 million people every year. It turns out, again, it delivers $46 of social good for every dollar spent. So what we're basically trying to say is there are these 12 amazing things. In total, they will cost $35 billion per year, not $1 trillion like AOC's solutions to climate. A very, very small amount. It will save 4.2 million lives every year, and it will make the poorer part of the world $1.1 trillion richer every year. It will simply deliver an incredible amount of good at very low cost, and that's the basic point. So you asked, what are the biggest problems? Well, here are the best solutions for the world. These are very cheap. They're incredibly effective, and you've never heard of them because they're not fun, right? They're not the kind of thing that we talk about with climate that makes us all anxious and politicians can get you worried about. They just happen to be incredibly good solutions.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.